Well, most people have heard of Parmesan cheese, but the European Union says it wants to take back that name, and some area cheesemakers don't like that. Fox 11's Ben Krumholtz joins us now. He's been looking into this story, and Ben, what does this all mean?
Well, Michelle, companies in the U.S. would still make and sell cheeses like Parmesan, but if Europe gets its way, those cheeses would have to be called something else. Tonight, we bring you balanced coverage.
Now they know Asiago.
In 1979, Enrico Arricchio moved from Italy to the United States to make cheese.
It's our livelihood.
35 years later, his Green Bay area-based company Belgioioso produces 27 Italian cheeses.
The biggest one is Parmesan.
2 weeks ago, Arricchio flew to Washington. He told top agriculture officials why he should be able to keep using the Parmesan name and many others.
Nobody can have the exclusive right to a name that is in public domain. Parmesan is not a name that I own. Nobody owns it. It's a common name.
The European Union disagrees, saying Parmesan should only come from Parma, Italy. Feta is another. Europeans believe it should only come from Greece. Romano, Asiago, Gorgonzola are just a few others. Europe argues when American companies use those names, it's misleading and is cutting into its profits.
We think, it's kind of a ridiculous contention.
Governor Scott Walker says his administration plans to get involved. Wisconsin produces more than a quarter of the United States cheeses.
We think it should be a free and open market to sell cheese regardless of the name, and we're going to work with our counterparts in the federal government to make sure we get that kind of, particularly out of the European Union.
Federal officials have already started negotiations with Europe. Canada has already made an agreement. For example, Canada-made feta products must now be marketed as feta-like or feta-style. It's a deal Arricchio hopes the U.S. can avoid.
It's complicated by the fact that you would have to find another common name for everybody. How do you do that? The practicality would be very, very difficult.
Now, the European Union hasn't outlined what it is proposing specifically, although it could go after the marketing of other foods like bologna, Black Forest ham, and Greek yogurt.